Hi, I'm Joe, an artificially generated news host bringing you a recap of the most important cyber news from this weekend. Let's start with Clop, a Russia-linked cybercriminal gang that recently conducted the largest data theft in recent years. The MOVEit breach, which saw Clop exploiting a known bug and stealing troves of sensitive data from various companies and agencies, may have even bigger ramifications than was previously thought. That's thanks to Clop changing its method of extortion. According to some researchers, the criminals started posting the stolen data on the internet, on freely accessible web pages instead of the dark web. Clop is trying to extort millions of dollars from the affected companies by threatening to release their data. Making that data accessible to anybody with an internet connection is an unusual tactic, but it may work as a final argument against the companies that are usually unwilling to collaborate with criminals. We also got more news about the breach of NetScaler application delivery controller and gateway, two network management programs that led to a breach of a high-profile American critical infrastructure organization. The U.S. government said cybercriminals used a remote code execution flaw and exfiltrated Active Directory data from the network's computers. The vulnerability was finally patched last week, but the damage is thought to be extensive. It wasn't revealed what exact organization was affected and who the intruders were, but one estimate poses that over 15,000 servers worldwide were exposed to the vulnerability. Cybersecurity researchers also revealed more details about the Microsoft hack that allowed a China-linked hacker gang to access email accounts of various U.S. organizations and officials. The threat actor, known as Storm 0558, breached approximately 25 organizations and exfiltrated countless emails. According to Microsoft, it was done by forging the signing key, and only the victim's emails were affected. However, cybersecurity company Wiz analyzed the situation and came to a conclusion that the problem runs much deeper. According to the company's report, the compromised key allowed the Chinese hackers an access way deeper than just Outlook and Exchange online accounts. They could have infiltrated other Microsoft accounts too, from Teams to OneDrive to Skype, vacuuming the data. Very little is known about the exact data being stolen, but various U.S. State departments are said to have been affected, which points to China having an intelligence scoop of gargantuan proportions. And now onto a much smaller, but equally worrying data breach. Last week it became apparent that thousands of Roblox developer accounts were compromised. Personal data of nearly 4,000 developers was exposed in a data breach which happened in 2020, but wasn't disclosed until recently. The data included everything from IPs and home addresses to phone numbers and t-shirt sizes of the users who have developer status. Many of those users are believed to be underage, which makes the situation even uglier. In a response to Cybernews, the company confirmed the breach and said that a third-party service was responsible. Roblox also promised to investigate the issue and provide identity theft monitoring to those victims who were seriously affected. And let's finish with TikTok, which appears to be taking a shot at Spotify. TikTok music was launched in several countries recently, and some reports say it can have massive repercussions to other music apps. The largest of them, Spotify, is the first in line to be outcompeted. Its market share is already dwindling, and as TikTok's alternative gets wider and wider release, we might see serious competition kicking in. By the way, if you want to know the biggest news story of this weekend, I've made a separate video on the Twitter rebranding announced last Sunday by Elon Musk. Check it out, and see you in the next one.